Okay. So you know that feeling, right, where you get when you're trying to learn a new language?
Yeah.
And you can kind of understand it. You can read it, maybe even write it.
Yeah.
But then like actually speaking it out loud,
Yeah.
it's like hitting a wall.
Huge wall.
Like, nope, not happening today. Brain's not working. Mouth is not cooperating.
Right.
That's what we're diving into today, this whole fear of speaking. And we're taking some really awesome insights from the Speak Up podcast.
I love that podcast.
So yeah, we're going to look at why this fear exists and, like, most importantly, what can we do about it, like, right now?
Yes, because it's so common. And Emma and Jake over at Speak Up, they really hit the nail on the head.
They do.
It's not always that we don't know the language. It's that fear response that kicks in and we have to actually say the words.
It really is. Like, I've been there so many times and it's just like, oh my gosh, I know what I want to say, but it feels like my brain and my mouth are having a completely separate conversation from each other, and they're not agreeing. And Speak Up is such a good way of looking at this.
Yeah, they have a very encouraging perspective on this whole thing.
Well, they really emphasize that you don't have to be perfect to start speaking. Like, you don't have to wait until you've mastered every single grammar rule.
Right, and that's huge because that pressure to be perfect right out the gate,
oh yeah,
it can actually be the thing that's preventing you from even trying.
It's so true. You get stuck in this like analysis paralysis mode. You're so worried about getting it right that you never even get started.
Right, and it's like they say, it's like going to the gym.
Oh yeah, the gym analogy.
You wouldn't go to the gym on day one and try to lift the heaviest weights.
No way.
You start small and you build up gradually.
Totally. So like that first sentence you speak in a new language, that's your lightweight.
Exactly. It's your warm-up.
You're getting those reps in.
And I think it's also helpful to think about it like,
yeah,
we're prioritizing the process over like some far-off perfect outcome.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just starting out. And the act of trying to speak, even when it's messy, even with mistakes, that's how you get better.
And that leads perfectly into one of the other big ideas that Speak Up talks about.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You don't become ready to speak and then start speaking. It's actually the opposite.
You got to flip that script.
Flip the script. You become ready by speaking. So it's like by doing the thing that you're afraid of, that's how you actually get over that fear.
So we're not waiting for this magical moment of feeling completely prepared and ready, because the preparation comes from actually doing it.
And you know what else I love about Speak Up?
Yeah.
They don't just tell you like, oh, you should do this. They actually give you really practical things that you could do to start breaking through that fear.
Yes. Specifics. Let's hear them.
Okay, so the first one, and this one's so important, is to just accept that mistakes are normal.
Mistakes are friends.
They're your friends. They're not failures.
Yeah.
They're literally part of the process.
Love that reframe.
Reframe it right and Speak Up. It says it beautifully. They say mistakes are not failures. They're just part of the learning journey.
So true.
So true. And I think when you can shift your perspective on that,
yeah,
it takes so much pressure off.
It's huge. And it's like each mistake.
Yeah.
It's just information. It's a signal that, oh, maybe there's something here I can improve on or learn more about.
Right. It's like a little signpost pointing you in the right direction.
You got it.
So yeah, embrace those mistakes.
And then what's the next step?
All right. So the second strategy is to start small, like embarrassingly small, like talking to yourself in English.
Talking to yourself.
Yes, in the mirror, in the shower, wherever you feel comfortable.
I love it.
Or read out loud. Like find a book, an article, anything, and just read it to yourself.
I do that.
It's so helpful, right? Or even use those language learning apps where you're not actually talking to a real person.
Right. Low pressure.
Low pressure situation.
Yeah, because the key is to create these opportunities for practice that feel manageable. They don't trigger that big fear response.
Exactly.
So those small, consistent actions can slowly chip away at that initial resistance.
So true. And the third strategy is to focus on communication over perfection.
Like being understood.
Yes, because when you're speaking to someone, the main goal is to get your message across.
Right, not to sound like a textbook.
It's not about having the perfect accent or using super complicated grammar.
It's about connection.
It's about connecting with the other person and sharing your ideas and your thoughts.
And that takes the pressure off.
So much pressure.
Of trying to reach this like impossible standard of perfection.
Right.
And brings the focus back to the real purpose of language.
Which is just communication.
Yes.
And I love how Speak Up ends their episode. They give this really direct and powerful message.
What do they say?
They basically say, if you're listening to this and you've been waiting for the perfect moment to start speaking English, that moment is right now.
There's no time like the present.
There's no time like the present. And sometimes the fear that we build up in our minds
Oh, yeah.
is way worse than the reality
It is.
of actually just speaking.
And just taking that first step
That first step.
can break that cycle.
It can. It really can. And the final point they make is that confidence isn't something that you have before you do something.
Right.
It's something that you build through action.
You build it by doing.
By doing. And every single time you speak English, no matter how small that action might feel, you're strengthening that confidence muscle.
You are.
So thinking about all of this amazing advice from Speak Up, what's one tiny speaking step you could take today?
Right now.
Right now to start building that confidence.
It could be anything. Just one word, one sentence.
Just make a sound.
Put it out there.
And see what happens.
Exactly. And remember, every word counts.
Every word counts.